Okay, we have something new today. I am in this big cozy armchair because, long story short, I am pretty old now and I hurt my back. So I can't sit in my regular chair, and I set up this workstation for myself this week here because this chair is nice and cozy and it doesn't hurt my back as much. So I just now downloaded all the videos from the past few days, and I see that while they're all fun and interesting, I don't really have any intros or explanations or transitions to what's happening. So I figured I will try to record that separately here and put it together to explain a little bit of what's going on and kind of take you through the days with us. I hope you like it. I hope it makes sense. Most of our mornings start in Central Park. We take our dog Corgi for a walk. That's why we moved to this neighborhood, so we can be closer to the park. I really love seeing all the different seasons in nature changing, and how on different days, you know, the sun or the rain or anything, snow, sometimes snow. There wasn't really much snow there this year, but how it changes the scenery. And right now everything is blooming, but really quickly it's changing into the summer. Leaves are coming up, everything looks green. So we're trying to make the most of the spring experience and go and see the blooms as often as we can. Then I was meeting my friend Emma for breakfast and coffee. We went to East Village to this Danish coffee shop. I had a lemon tart. I love lemon tarts, so I was really happy to see that they had a citrus tart with marshmallow on top. I love that. It was good. Yeah.
Went to Mexico without me.
When I got back home, I got Corgi and Ben, and we headed down to Chinatown to meet with our friends Kelsey and Grant and their dog Legs. It's a corgi, and she is about the same age as Corgi. We got them at about the same time, and they grew up kind of knowing each other. We call Legs cousin Legs. And every time when I get to see Legs, I try to bring Corgi so they can spend time together. Since we're still celebrating my birthday this month, I wanted to do something fun where, you know, we all get something memorable out of it. So I took everyone to get our aura photos. Last time I did that, it was with my mom, I want to say 4 years ago. And before that, we went with Emma as well. And I can't find those physical photos anywhere. I don't know what happened. I do have this digital photo from the time I went with Emma last on my phone, because it was on my Instagram. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, mine was pretty blue and green, which I think was interpreted as I was going through a lot of changes, and you know, there were new things in my life at the time. And I can't remember the color of this photo from the time I went with my mom, and I don't know where to find it. I looked everywhere. I found Ben's old photos, but I can't find mine. I'll look again, but I'm really annoyed about that. But this time you'll see it was a different color, and it kind of matches what's happening in my life now and how I've been feeling for the last 3 or so years. Spoiler alert, they told me that I'm basically in the mode of, you know, achieving achieving things and conquering and almost like survival, and I do need to chill out and take care of myself, which, you know, I'm trying to do here. Our first stop. Oh look, now it's $40. It used to be 20. Yeah. Yeah, last time we were here years ago, it was $20. But look, if you do a group photo without explanation, it's cheaper. Jak Koža? Imagine corgi Zora. It's probably all orange. Right, Koža?
Small and orange. Yeah.
There they are. Look, they look lost.
As usual. They looked right at us, but they still didn't see us.
No. Who is this? Hello? Hello? Hi, Lexi. She's like, no. There's your cousin. Quadra, look, who is this?
Hi, Corgi. What's up? Hi. How are you?
It's like a jail. What is it? Mugshot. It's a full Polaroid day. From last time these two hung out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Afterward, we went to Tribeca. I'm just looking at the footage here, and I wanted to try the sandwich place. It was pretty good. Everything was really big and looked very nice. I don't know if that was my favorite sandwich ever, but it was really nice to sit outside, and once again, the weather was perfect.
Yeah,
I love this building.
Amateur level stuff. It's so cute.
Phillips too.
Some protein. Any protein.
And then I'm gonna do 2 black garlic pastries.
Split the two or use one?
Yeah, sure. I feel like it's already 2 o'clock. Such a good boy.
So.
Look at the egg, it's so perfectly.
The sauce is really good.
Is it just tomato sauce or is it a little spicy?
It's more like, yeah, tomato sauce. Yeah, it's not too spicy.
How is the cauliflower?
It's in my teeth. Oh,
Then we got some more coffee and walked to the Hudson River Park. That's the park that we used to live by in Hudson Yards. It goes along the river on the west side of Manhattan. Oh, we walked there for a while until it got too hot, and then we went home.
yeah.
Hi, chicken.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Dog Monopoly.
holding a fish. The governor approved this.
Can't walk over this. Oh yeah, it does.
Look at mine. Have you seen that thing?
Cowing Boca, you know? He wants to cow.
We claim this lawn.
And I was saying, yeah, and I was saying like that he's canceled for that because that's offensive to lots of different like people from
No,
Mars
that's not what you
and
said. You said it's offensive to aliens.
aliens
And a mutant is not an alien. They're very different
and there
things.
are scenarios where it could be.
Well, there's probably such thing as a mutant alien, but that's two things.
VIP shuttle.
Yes. Someone was like saying that they don't know how we live with her because they feel like that she like looks into their soul and judges their every single thought. A little
I should just get used to it.
I really hope that my explanations made sense and kind of made this video flow better together, because I really wanted to share all of this moments with you and take you with us on this walk. But I realized that maybe just watching the footage is not as easy to understand like what's going on and where we're going, because you don't actually hear us discussing the plans. I was just trying to think why I'm recording these videos, and partially it is because, you know, the last few years in particular feel like they've been pretty hard for everyone, and they were definitely hard for me, and they're still really hard. Like every day and every month feels like a new challenge, something else I need to overcome or try not to fail at, and continuously keep going. And when that happens, time kind of blends together, and I'm just gonna close this. I feel like it's blasting in my face. It just feels like later I don't have any memory of the time that passed, because I wasn't in that moment to maybe fully experience it, because I'm just, you know, focused on things I'm worried about or things I'm trying to achieve and overcome, or something, you know, coming up, and I need to make sure I get through that, and then the next challenge comes up. And funny enough, with technology, right, I feel like people say that lately, you know, tourism is not the same as maybe it used to be, because people don't really experience a place that they travel to. They just look at their phone or at their camera. I hope you can hear me. New York is so loud. And the same with concerts, right? People go to a concert, but they just look at their phone and record everything, and they're not being present there to actually experience the moment. And for me, maybe it's not the same. It's actually the opposite, because I record something that maybe solidifies this moment for me and like stretches it in time a little more, because I get to later look back at it and share it with others, right, who maybe weren't there at the time, and also edit it and look at it again and relive it, and maybe notice some other details and thoughts that I didn't have time for in the moment. Like when we're walking with our dog, right, I have to watch out for like what the dog is doing. Is he eating something off the floor or not? Who are we meeting? How does it feel? Where is the car coming from? Where are we going next? But it's really nice to later sit down and actually enjoy the moment once again from a different angle, and also with someone else who wasn't there at the time. So that's why I do those videos, and I hope they're fun for you too. And if not, at least I will have something to look back on later and see, you know, how young we were and how we used to live in New York, and that was really fun. Because, you know, Ben told me this weekend that I don't ever tell people what I think, how I feel, and why I do what I do, and that's very true. I talk to him a lot. He has to listen to me a lot, and I do have a lot to say, but somehow that doesn't translate when I talk to other people or when I make videos. It is a learning curve, so maybe I'm trying to talk today, and I'm trying to work through it, and I also don't want it to come off as a presentation, like I'm sitting here lecturing you about something you don't want to know. But it is important, right? Not only I do this for the memories, I do like connecting with others, and I've made a lot of friends in the past through content and through social media and through the internet. Obviously, that's how I met most of my best friends and people in my life. So I do really appreciate this format, and at the same time I can't come here and maybe not be myself and not open up more. So I'll try to do that, because I feel so much all the time. If anything, I feel maybe too much and more than some people, and I think a lot. I overthink a lot of things, and I really care a lot about everything and world and life, and why am I doing what I'm doing, why everyone else is doing what they're doing, what are they doing, what is everyone thinking. And I really, like I said, I really want to connect and be part of the world and be in it and kind of co-create with it. That's why, right? That's why I'm in New York. That's why I do things online, because I want to feel like I am having an impact and I'm interacting with what's happening, and I exist because something is happening and I'm being a part of it, and I'm influencing some of it, and I'm being at the same time influenced by something else and others, and we're all co-creating together. Like, I love this energy, and I need to be better at explaining maybe why I do certain things and how I feel and what I think, to make it easier for you to connect with me. I hope it made sense. I will try working on that, and I will try not to judge myself for how that looks and how that feels, because it does feel terrible. I do feel I'm judging myself pretty hard right now for trying to talk about what I think and what I feel, but I think it's the right thing. We'll see, maybe not, maybe this will be stupid and I will regret it later. But anyway, I'm gonna upload these videos now and try to put everything together into one vlog. So if you want to see more of that, say hi and subscribe. I'll see you later.